Hello there, and I made a mistake on my first video, so I'm just going to show you where to find all of the quests that are around here. I'm going to show you how to do all the quests around here. I'm sorry, I'm completely nervous. So, this one, when you find all the dogs, the first one is all the way up here. You have to go above the building, and you'll find a big moon. You go all the way up here. You'll find a dog. And then you click on the dog, and it'll show you your first clue. It will say that his sister is over shopping and she's eating some treats. So, we're going to go back down here. Then, we're going to go through the park, like straight through the park. We're going to stop right here, and we're going to go on this side. We're going to go on this side. We're going to squeeze in between Jumanji and Cal & Co. and the movie theater. And then you'll find a slot right here, which you'll have to fly to get into it. Okay, you'll have to fly to get into it. Then you'll find another dog right here. She'll say that her boyfriend, her other doggy boyfriend, is driving her crazy. So we have to go back out here. Then we go to Friendship Drive. After that, you go here. You go to Friendship Drive. Then you'll see green paw prints right here. When you get there, you're going to find codes all over the place. This number right here will represent which letter goes first in the combination. And then you just, like 1, 2, 3, and 4, there will be different letters for each number. So you have to put those in order. You have to put the letters in orders by the number. And some may ask, why are you telling us this? Like, we already know that. And these are for the new players. And I'm not telling you exactly where to find these codes because they're placed differently for everybody. So you have to find these codes, and they're randomly placed everywhere. And when you see a sparkle on the door right here, there'll be green paw prints right here. It's not showing because I already did the quest, but there'll be green paw prints right here, and this one will sparkle more than all the other pathways. So you go down here, then you press in your code. Then you press in your code that you have found all over the sewers. When you're in there, I think mine was CBDR. You have to put it in capital letters, otherwise it won't work. CBDR. Yeah. And when you find your own code that you found around the sewer, you go in here and you will find another dog. Once you find this dog, he will give you a clue. and it'll lead you all the way back to where Night Barbie and Lancelot is. So you'll click the dog. He's not here. You'll click the dog, and then once you read the clue, he won't be here anymore. So you'll leave, and you'll go all the way back up here, and you'll find your way out of the sewer. So once you find your way out of the sewer, I guess you can find the dog by finding this video, but you'll have to find the code first. I'm trying to remember how to get back to it. Yeah, this is it, because this will sparkle right here, and this one doesn't sparkle, but that one does. You can see the glitter and the shine and everything like that. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to exit, and we're going to go all the way back to where you first started the quest, the puppy quest. I just have to get this open first. Oh boy. Make sure you're back from the lid. And then you'll close the lid. Or it'll close by itself. And you have to go all the way back here. To where these two are. Not these two. Not them. But I think you get the point. You have to go all the way back to them. And you have to find this dog right here. You'll have to find Cupcake. And she's right behind them when you get done finding the other dogs. So after that, you have to talk to them. This is when you're done with the quest. They will give you the corset for the pop star, for the Midnight Strike pop star corset. You go over here and you'll find her crying at first. You have to ask her what's wrong, and then she will tell you that she lost her bags. I'm pretty sure everyone that has played this last year knows how she lost her bags. But you'll mostly find them up on these beams, on these stage beams right here. Like, it's placed randomly for different people, just like the codes are in the sewers. Think of it as a scavenger hunt obby. You'll find them on these beams right here. Sometimes most of them. You find them all the way around. Sometimes they're on the stage, like right here, like sitting right here, and or over by the kazoos. Once it was by the cake. And this is the important part because it's tucked away. You'll find it in places like these. Like, you have to go behind here. And sometimes you'll have to look behind here. Like, you have to literally look behind all the curtains. And we're going to circle back all the way around here. Sometimes you'll find them behind the stage and on the buildings. And there's another part right here where you'll find the bags. This isn't exactly where to find them. Again, they're placed randomly for different players. Like, you could be seeing a bag in one spot, and then you can tell your friend to come over if they're doing the bag quest at the same time. and I won't see what you see. It's kind of confusing. So you have to check every beam around the stage, even the ones that's under the stage. You have to look out for the glow. And then last time I found a bag behind Reddy the Teddy. So, when looking for the bags, you have to check every lamppost. You have to look beside every building. And when I mean every lamppost, I mean every lamppost. Then, you have to look in the park. You have to go beside snowman and benches. Look for the bags in the lampposts in the park. But behind benches, or next to benches, and yeah, you look around there. But here's the tricky part. I'm going to show you what to do. Because most of them can be found up front, where the stage beams are. You can go right here to spawn. If you're just coming back and you haven't completed the bag quest, and you see this thing over here, some of them, you turn around, you go all the way back here. And then, once you get here, you check these lampposts, the ones all the way down that street over there, and in between these buildings, because it's very important. You don't want to miss any, like in between the buildings. Sometimes right in front of the buildings. It can be hard to spot sometimes because it's so bright. You'll find them on these lampposts, right here, same width all the way down the street over there. I don't have Fly Fast Game Pass, so. And you have to look in these pockets right here. Like where the trees are. And you'll find another place across from the park that's exactly like this one. I'll show you here in a minute. So, you look on every lamppost. There was one even over here. You have to look over here, and then you go up here to where these railways are, where the billboards are, and everything. It'll either be on top of here, or propped up against this wall right here. It could be one or two, but you have to check both sides. And then you have to go all the way down the street and do the exact same thing. The only way I could show you which easiest would be to go to spawn. I know it's taking forever. But I did a video before this actually showing me doing the quest, but that one got messed up. So you come into spawn, and this part is really important. Okay? Despite how hideous I look, pay attention. Royal Stock Exchange, you go over here. Again, look on the lamppost, make sure, look in front of the buildings. But there'll be a spot right here where the trees are. And sometimes they're on the lamppost in front of the trees. You have to go in here. And you have to really look around. If there's nothing there, then we're going to cross the street from the Royal Stock Exchange. And we're just going to go on the sidewalk right here. And we're going to pass the apartments, the clothing store, and the movie theater. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go right here. we're just going to go and we're going to run across here, and there'll be a spot right here that is also tucked away. And sometimes this spot has bags in it. You'll have to really look too, because sometimes there are two of them. So look in these spots right here, because it's very important. Like I said, with the one that was over there is also over here. So you check these lampposts, and you check in front of the buildings. Then you check over here, because sometimes there's a bag over here. And then you will come over here, like the same with the other one that's down the street. They'll either look here against these walls, or it'll be up here in this tunnel. And then once you're done over here and you're done checking the stage beams, I'm just giving you ideas on where to look, because most of the time that's exactly where it is. And when it comes to looking in the park, you might find like 2 or 3 bags, and actually probably about 4 or 5. I would say fairly about 4 of them, because some of them are tucked away behind these beams. Like these beams right here. Like there would be one over here, and one right about here. So you really have to be careful. And sometimes on top of here. And then sometimes, if you're lucky enough, you'll find a bag right where the lamppost is, like hanging off of it. So that is the place to look for the bags, is on lampposts, in the park, most definitely. Definitely on stage beams. I call them stage beams. I call it the, because I don't know what else to call it. Stage beams. You look all around, every beam you can find. Sometimes the bags are on the buildings. Like you'll probably find one up here. Last time I found one, the video that I messed up on, the video that I shot before this one, had a bag on this billboard right here. Yes. A bag on this billboard. I think just this one. Or sometimes you can even go up here and you'll find a bag here. Or over there. Or any type of building. This one, you won't find any bags up there. No. So bags in the park, bags on the lamp post, bags next to snowmen, such as this one. There's one particular snowman that I always find the bag at. In between buildings, railways, lamp posts, on buildings, in front of buildings, especially in the street, because they made it easier to find this year. So those are the stage beams. There are no bags. I repeat, there are no bags in the sewers. Okay? No bags in the sewers. If anybody tells you that, then they're trolling you. Okay, I think, unless I'm missing a spot, on the stage beams, back behind here. Oh no, she's gonna go to every single spot, isn't she? Yeah, maybe. Back behind here. On the stage, in and or around it. Stage beams, once again. The small billboards that surround the stage, the small screens. Those on top of it, definitely here. Here. And then you go all the way around. Sometimes you can find one behind these sometimes you can find one behind these displays right here. I found one in front of the kazoos. You can find one on these, I'm just gonna call them pole trees. I found one on top of these. And they're like the decorative trees that surround the New Year's sign. You can find some in the streets. You can find some in front of buildings, in between buildings. That's very important. And in these pockets right here, because sometimes they're in there. And these railways up here. So these pictures are great, by the way. By these railways. And there's one on each side. So here, especially here, there'll be a spot like this at the end of the street. At the end, all the way down there. The exact same spot where it's just tucked away. You can find one in the middle lamppost and just on lampposts in general. And in between buildings. I'm gonna go to dress up real quick. These are all the things that I have. You can come over here and talk to Sticks and Tricks. You can read the text if you want to. He wrote the captain's journal. I'll explain what the captain's journal is once I get to that quest. The first time I read this, I thought he said my face was gonna change. The reason why I'm sitting here for a good minute is so that people can read it. I'm imagining a vampire voice on him. And that is how you get the celebration headband. I don't have to give you directions, you just have to look for this guy right here. He's in front of the movie theater. I know I said I wouldn't give you directions, but I did. And I was explaining a quest. I was explaining the bag quest. And I still have to look for the last seashell. I could have sworn that I had... This is the bunny quest. You go to the clothing store right here and you'll find her. I'm looking for the last seashell. I completely forgot off topic. I completely forgot off topic. I was having two thoughts at the same time. Like forgot off topic. Anyway, I need to find the last seashell. It's probably going to be in plain sight, knowing my luck. Or it's probably going to be in the sewer, knowing my luck. I'm trying to look for a pulsating light. Look in front of the buildings. Look at the ground. This is a big map. And usually the seashells aren't that far away, but I might check the sewers one more time just in case. If it's not in there, it's gonna drive me completely nuts. Looking for a pulsating light in the sky. Carefully scanning everything. Sometimes they were up here. Last year they were around here somewhere. What is this? Oh, this doesn't lead to anywhere. Oh man. We're gonna keep looking. But it's on a building. I'm going to use my memories from last year. I'm going to use my memories from last year. Oh boy. Maybe if I got out of a place where there wasn't so much light pollution. What is that? Bruh. How was I supposed to see that? Okay. Hard lesson learned that when you're looking for seashells, go all the way out to where there's no light pollution on that billboard, and you should be able to see it. See? I passed by that at least 50,000 times. Randomly placed. Indeed. Randomly placed. Indeed. I was like, maybe I missed one in the sewer. How was I supposed to see that? Alrighty then. And that is how you get the microphone. So, we have the boots. We have the microphone. The corset comes from Night Barbie and Lots. The hair bow comes from the scripters. I'm just going to call it hair tie. I know in the last video I made an attempt to make this video, I said I was just going to call it a hair bow. Because that's what it is. And these two people will tell you who they are and just wish you a happy new year. And that's basically all they tell you. That is cute though. Oh, that's cute. That's adorable. I'm sorry if I click too fast. You can pause it. I usually where to point the camera is to where it's readable. I'm going to click on him again. We created wonderful models including, but not limited to the Summer Fantasy Set, Gothic Cutie, Peppermint Princess, and many more. Hover over an item that you can see his name on there. I'm gonna click. Hope you have a magical new year. Hope you have a magical new year. And good luck with the quests. Why, thank you. That's very nice of them. What are we going to do now? I think you get the skirt from... I think I'm gonna do the armlets first. So, you go over here. I have to use my mouse for this. Yeah, great. How about you? I'm glad. As for me, I'm actually a little worried. I'm trying to point the camera where people can actually see it. That's not a good angle. How about... yes, here's perfect. I need to find them ASAP. Would you help me? There's something in it for you too. Before you go, let me tell you what I remember. The first is blue. And for your clue, look to the stars. Not the ones above, though. This prize isn't that far. So, we're going to go to these blue stars over here on the New Year's beam. On the New Year's setup beam over here. And then, over here, you'll find the blue paint. So, since that is done, we're going to click on it. Oh, now we can click on it. Now, on to pink. This one should be easy, I think. At the road where friends meet, on the ground you'll find your treat. Okay, so we're here at spawn, where you first start. Then, you just go over here. You go, not over here, but you'll start from here. Then you'll turn over here. I wanted to be clear as to where I was going. You're gonna go all the way down this street where Friendship Drive is, and it's right there in the middle. It's right here in the middle of everything. So we're just gonna click on it. Next is green. This one is a little mean. Just an inkling. You may get a bit stinky. So that means we have to go in the sewer. But we're probably not going to go in this one. We're going to go over here. You walk all the way from spawn over here. And now you're going to walk all the way over here. I think I have poor memory. Hang on a second. Never mind. Don't go there. Don't go over there. We'll check that place later. We're gonna go over here. This one doesn't have the code, so I think I'm going the wrong way. I might be going the wrong way. We're gonna go over here. Here. Not here. But I went the wrong way. I was going the right way before. But we're just gonna check. Okay. So, not where I went. Let's go back up the sewer. Or maybe... Hang on a second. No. I was right the first time. So, I can't fly down here. Once again. Since there's no code right here, we're gonna go back out here. I'm sorry. I should have known from last year. We're gonna close this. We're not going in here. We're not gonna go to Friendship Drive. We're gonna go... We're gonna go here. From spawn to Friendship Drive, all the way back to this area. Right over here. We're gonna go in here. Okay. I'm gonna give you spawn. You go all the way over here. Like you can reset and go back to spawn and then come back here. I know, I'm a hassle. This one is correct. So we're going to do the same thing that we did with the other side of the sewers. which was walk all the way down this hallway. And then you dodge, and then you go over here, I think. I don't know. This is the troll cave. So I went the wrong way. I should have turned. Oh, okay. Let me start over. I keep forgetting that I can't fly down here. Okay. I'm very sorry. You start here. Then you go all the way over here. Then you turn here. 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 Then you go in here. And this is where you'll find the paint. Oh, you have to get really close to it. The next one is white. You should be alright. Where the snowmen are made of where the men are made of snow, that is where you should go. Okay, so she's talking about going to the park. I am going I'm going to the park. Am I sure I'm running? Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm sorry. I got sidetracked. Then you'll go back to spawn. I'm really sorry. I got it wrong. It's just that the sewer system is kind of confusing. So we're gonna go to the snow. Is it over here? No. It's not. I think it's not over here. Unless I'm missing it again. Where the men are made of snow. Oh, here it is. It was tucked away beside the tree. The last color is yellow. With this final clue, your reward says hello. Look where those tired after shopping go. You'll find your prize among the glow. So what she's talking about is, once again, start here, then you turn around, then you go over here. It's where the apartments are, and you'll find it right here. You found all the colors. Bring them to me for your prize. Alright, so we're gonna go over here. Not over here, but we're gonna go over to the park. And we're gonna go back to X-Choco. The queen. Actually, Barbie's the queen. Or all of them are the queen. Let me point this camera down so people can read it. Oh my god, you found them all! I know it was no easy task. Here's the prize, I promise. I hope the rest of your new year is fantastic. And we got the Midnight Strike Pop Star armlets. Celestial armlets. Armlets. For the bunny quest, go back to spawn. Then you go all the way back here. And you just keep going. Then you talk to Jam Jam. Hi. Are you able to help me? So I was taking the bunnies out for a walk in the park when they all ran away. Now I can't find them anywhere. I really miss them. Do you think you could help me find them? Woo! Thank you. Bring the bunnies back to me when you find them. So this one should be easy because it looks like the map is infested with rabbits. So what you want to do is just not step on them. So all you gotta do is find the bunnies. All you gotta do is collect them. Just gotta let them come to you. Come here, baby bunny. Oh. Come on. It looks like I'm stepping on them from how big my foot is. They also shine in the glow. That's 10. There should be another one around here somewhere. Some are hidden really well in this pavement. Sometimes you have to watch out for the pavement moving because it might be a rabbit. All of the bunnies. Come here. Come here. Run into me. Thank you. Look, these cute little dark ones right here. You gotta keep an eye out for it because it looks like sometimes it looks like the pavement's moving. It looked like I stepped on it. Is that it? No, there are more over here. Some are in the park. Sometimes you have to double check because there are bunnies everywhere. If you really can't find any on the streets, there's some in the park. Unless it's nothing like last year. Then they're just all in the street. See what I mean? Some of them have got little spots on them. I missed a few. They glow in the light right here. Some of them are really dark. You have to be careful with these. No. You'll find them around, all around the street. Where are you going? Where'd you go? I don't think I collected that one. Hey, you buddy. Oh, come here. Some of them can disappear into the tunnels. Come here, buddy. Oh, there he is. Some of them hide in the darkness. They're like bunnies. Like evil bunnies. Evil fluffy bunnies. So I collected all 25 of them. And now what you're going to do is that you're going to go back to Jam Jam Jew. Okay. And then you will win the strike. Midnight's Strike Pop Star Performance Skirt. I think that's about all of the set. Remember to look for seashells on the billboards. These people will give you the bow in your hair. The scripters will give you the bow in your hair. Hang on. The scripters will give you the bow in your hair. They will give you the corset. She will give you the microphone. She will give you the boots. Jam Jam Jew will give you the skirt. Yeah. Sticks and tricks. Not sticks and tricks. Exchoka will give you the armlets. And Jam Jam Jew will give you the pop star skirt. And that's about all there is to these quests, is getting a full set. For the efforts that you put in to try and solve these quests, or completing these quests. So yeah, that's about it for these quests. Okay, what I need to show you now is, yeah, we're not done yet. What I need to show you now is that everybody's been getting a lot of headache from this lighthouse quest. So I'm going to show you what they mean by this. We're going to go to Diamond Beach. Already 59 minutes into the video. We're going to go to Diamond Beach, which is a gorgeous place, by the way. We're gonna go... Oh, it's glitching. Okay. I'm gonna show you how to get to this lighthouse quest. I spawned in from over here. So what you're going to do now is that you're going to go past these two buildings, Dimension Mobile and Frostbite. You're going to go past these two buildings. Then you're going to take a turn right here. I'm going to run because I'm just going to run. You take a turn right here, and then I want you to stop where Crown Casuals is, and this hangout right here. And I want you to go to the lighthouse. Now, you're going to have to knock a couple of times. Okay? You hear faint rustling coming from inside. Oh, I have to click to continue. No answer. You can faintly hear a cat meowing. You press your ear against the door, silent as a still sea. Despite the light functioning at night, it seems abandoned. Strange. Silence. See, it will say quest point saved. So if you leave the game, if you have to go and do other things like eat, drink, or do schoolwork, this point will be saved. So when you come back, you go to Crown Casuals, which is right down the hill from where you, well, you get what I mean. Then you talk to this girl. Ah, you scared me. Don't sneak up on me like that. Sorry. It's okay. It's not your fault. It's just, I thought this place was going to be fun, and it is. It's just, what's wrong? Well, I came here on vacation. I booked a nice B&B overlooking the gorgeous blue ocean. And the weather has been nice, but I'm worried about, I'm worried. I started talking to some locals. They say that the lighthouse is really freaky. How so? The light has the light I've seen from my room. I can't sleep because of it. Some say it's abandoned, but it just can't be. Who is turning on the light at night? Oh, I have to go back and pause the video now. So when we're done with that, again, it's safe. So you have to climb, you have to fly all the way back up here. And you have to keep knocking until you get an answer. Is anybody home? Hello? Is anybody there? Is literally anyone there? I'm not home. You have to keep knocking. Stop knocking on my door. Where my cinnamon? Where my cinnamon? Yes, I know your name, Evil Cackle. I'm gonna keep knocking on your door. I think this is 3 times. Last person who kept knocking on my door mysteriously disappeared. I suggest you stop knocking. Where my cinnamon? Where my cinnamon? You have to keep doing it. Where my cinnamon? Why are you? What are you doing here? It's not like there's a secret hidden or anything. Nervous laugh. Curious what lies behind my door, are you? Too bad. You won't know unless... Nothing. No. No one is here. Go away. Keep knocking. Whatever you're selling, I don't want none of it. Keep knocking. Can't you hear me? I'm not home. Knock one more time, I guess. Take 3 steps away from my door. Wear my dinner roll, or I will summon the wrath of my guard cats, Gigi and Momo. Alright, that's enough. Stop. Do you live here? Yeah, unfortunately. I don't know why anybody would want to be near a dreary lighthouse. Much less a youngin' like you. Now scram. Go to town, find a candy store or something to visit. You know, the ice cream store is really great. Now could you please leave my poor door alone and get a life or something? Harsh. Okay. Now that you're done with that, we go all the way back here. We not over there, over here. So here we go. We have to go here. Hang on. We have to go inside of here. Welcome to Frostbite. What can I do for you? About the lighthouse. Oh no, what's eating at you? Come on. We can't have bitter faces infecting our desserts. Laughed softly. You know anything about the old guy in the lighthouse? Oh, that old sourpuss? Well, I'll tell you. You know, when I first set up shop here, nobody bought my stock. I felt like giving up. Then one evening before I was locking up, wouldn't you believe it? That old fella came into the shop and all secretive looking. I was kind of scared of him at first. So I offered him a sample to calm the tension. Sorry about my reading. Then what? He froze up. Then said it was the best food he'd ever tasted. It gave me the confidence to continue. Now I have more customers than I can wave a candy cane at. Ain't that something? He ain't so bad. I'll tell you, and I messed it up. You guys can pause the video and read it if you want to. He goes outside? Sure he does. Since my shop got more popular and I hired more employees, ain't this a shame? I really see him now. He always visits before the closing hours, but he's a difficult guy to forget, and my employee says he leaves generous tips. If you want to know more, honestly, you'd have to ask whichever employee works the late shifts. Okay. Checkpoint saved. So we're gonna go over here. Ow. We're gonna go over here and take a good look at this. I think it's Luke. Yeah, I think it's Luke. We're gonna go over here. There are other employees around town, but we're gonna get straight to the point and come over here. Yes, we have to go over the ocean. You see that line right there? You follow it all the way over to the docks. But why are you telling me this? Because new players come along all the time. They want to know where to get these. And you can still do these quests. And you'll find a guy with a... Yeah, that's Luke. Hey. He kind of has a female voice. Do you work at Frostbite? Guess I do. Don't tell me I've been fired or something. Nervous chuckle. Does an old man ever come in during your late shifts? Well, there's this one guy that kind of stands out. He always comes in right before closing time. He seems so sneaky, like he's trying to keep it the fact that he comes to the shop like a secret. I can't complain, though. Even though he smells like water and mothballs, he always gives me a nice tip. Cool guy. I think he orders a strawberry ice cream in a cup. He orders it every single time without fail. He must really like it. Seems uncharacteristic for an old guy to, for an old man to buy. I mean, I guess so. But hey, I don't assume. You know what they say about assuming. So, we're gonna fly all the way back here. And you're gonna go past the dock, and we're gonna go back to Frostbite. And we're gonna go back to the building over here. And then we're gonna go over here and say, hey, can I order something? Welcome to Frostbite. What can I get for you? Can I order something? Sweet, sure. What'll it be? Ice cream, strawberry, and a cup. Now, don't eat it. That's for the old man. Okay, so now what you want to do is we're gonna go back over here. We're gonna start here, and then we're gonna go back here. We're gonna point the camera all the way up, and then we're gonna fly back to the lighthouse. Now, this is where it gets interesting. I'm gonna knock at the door. Hey, I have something for you. I told you, I don't. Sniffing. Hey, is that strawberry ice cream? Yeah, I have some here. You can have some if you let me in. Please? Come on. I looked all over town trying to find what you wanted because I want to help you. You can't stay in there forever. Sigh. JJ, Mamu, stand down. I guess it's finally time. Now, you've unlocked the door. The old man seems to be nowhere in sight. He must have rushed upstairs. Shouts, "There, you're inside now. Just leave it on the table and don't touch anything." Place the ice cream. Then what you're going to do is you're going to want to come over here and slide this, and then you're going to take the key. And then you're going to open his diary. The cat. Arr, shiver me whiskers. You're going to open it, and I don't know if you can barely see the words, but you can pause the video if you want to read it. I'm going to give it a few good minutes for each page, and you can pause between them if you want to. I'm sorry I changed it unexpectedly. Just pause the video if you want to read it. So what you're gonna want to do. I'm gonna close this, and you can pause the video if you want to read it. I'm gonna close this. Then we go down here, and this part is important too. This part is really important. I know this isn't the part you're supposed to do yet, but if you don't want to walk all the way back into the cave, you're going to want to do this. So, we're going to go back to Frostbite. And we're going to order some chocolate. And you're going to see what the chocolate is for. But before you go into that cave, you're going to want to get something chocolatey. So, we're going to give this man some edible chocolate. Okay? Don't eat it. Then, we're going to go all the way back here. This is important. You have to listen. Or you're already paying attention. This is a video. Anyway, we're going to go through here. We're going to go past. Okay. I have to make it clear to some people because it's difficult following instructions sometimes for people, I guess. But we're going to start from here, and then we're going to go You see that spot right there? We're gonna go over there. Past these sandcastles. Past this place where you sit. Past the trees. And then we're gonna go into the cave over here. We're gonna go into the cave. Then, I'm gonna take it slow. You're gonna walk all the way past these. Then, you're going to press, since I think I've done it a few times, press starfish, then you press the, then you press, ugh, hang on, then you press this right here. So starfish, pearl in a seashell, tail, mermaid, hang on, mermaid tail, then sailboat, start from the top. Then, when you tap on these, it'll go right to that icon so you can solve it. So this one, so the starfish, then the mermaid, then, not the mermaid, but the pearl in the seashell. Then you're going to go to mermaid tail, and then you're going to click the sailboat right here. And then you press submit. So starfish, pearl in a seashell, a mermaid tail, and a sailboat. Then you press the one in the middle. You press submit in the middle, and these rocks will come tumbling down once you're done. You just, sometimes you gotta make them move. You gotta make them move. I got stuck. And then you're gonna go, once you get past these rocks, you're gonna go over here and you're gonna find this big shipwreck or someone's home. Then you're gonna fly over to it and you're gonna knock on the door first. You're gonna knock on this door and you're gonna find another grumpy voice. Get lost. No, not again. What are you blathering about? Go away. Please let me in. I just need something the captain left in here. No way. This is my house now. I've never had a house before. I've always lived on the seafloor. You can't make me leave. I pulled this ship up from I pulled this ship into this cave myself. I used all the magic that I could get it to fit in here. Precisely for this reason. To get dummies like you to leave me alone. If you try to get in, I'll turn you into a chump and eat you. Chum. Chum. Isn't there anything I can do to get you to let me in? Well, go on. I've always wanted to try some of that human food. If you can get me something, if you can get me some you think I'll like, maybe I'll be nicer on a full stomach. What exactly do you want to eat? Something chocolate-y. We don't find much chocolate down here. Okay, now that I have the chocolate ice cream in my hand, I don't have to go all the way back up there to get it. I already have it in my hand, so I'm going to take this, and all you have to do is knock again. Oh? Is this it? Is that it? It smells so good. Gobbles it down. Wow, wait, this is delicious. Can I come in now? Hey, I guess so. Just don't dirty up the place with your land smell. So you're gonna go in here, and you're gonna grab this bag. That's right here. So you're gonna take this bag, and you're gonna take it all the way back to the lighthouse. And you're gonna go all the way back from where you came from. We're gonna squeeze through here. We're gonna get one good last look at this code. So starfish, pearl in a seashell, mermaid tail, and sailboat. So we're gonna take this bag right here, and we're gonna go all the way back up. We're just gonna go all the way back up. Oh, never mind. I got a bit turned around. Let's go. And then we're gonna go all the way back up to the lighthouse. So we're gonna fly around here. We're gonna go all the way back up here. Go away. You really don't light up, do you? Have you ever decided to become a captain or something? That job is really suited for this kind of tent city, you know? Captain Whiskers, I have something that belongs to you. How do you know that? My name? No. You haven't read my diary, have you? You're really lucky that you're out there, and you're really lucky You're really lucky that you're out there and not in here. You rotten little... Please just hear me out. I went to your boat. I found your things. The door cracks open just a little bit. Holds up the satchel. The door swings open. You... That's really it. You really found it? It's been so long since I saw it. He holds up the bag and pulls up reading really isn't my thing. Tightly sealed case. Inside a stack of photographs of a young man, woman, a little boy with sparkly eyes. The captain goes silent for a moment, with his eyes glossy as he regards the photographs and the memories they bring. Thank you. I guess an apology is in order. I'm sorry for yelling at you. It's just folk ain't never done something this nice for me before. Not in a long time. They think I think they're kind of afraid of me, but that's my fault. Ain't exactly approachable. Here, I want you to have this jewelry that I found while exploring the sea. It didn't mean nothing to me anymore. I never use it anyways. Here. Anyways, sure youngin' like you could put it to good use from it. Maybe this lighthouse isn't so bad. The light it brings helps other folk find land, and in conditions where I couldn't. But hey, you don't know. Don't go reading people's diaries without asking. Not everyone is forgiving as this old man. The sun is... the darn sun feels so harsh after being cooped up inside for so long. What will you do now? Good question. I guess talk to some... I guess make some changes are in order. I guess some changes are in order. I might start talking to the townsfolk here. Start being a person again rather than a hermit crab, maybe. For now, I just want to stand out here and look over the ocean, think of happier times, and feel the sun on my face. And there you have it. That is how you get the Heart of the Ocean necklace. So this quest is done. So, lighthouse. Then you go to Crown Casuals. Back to the lighthouse. Go to Frostbite. Get his ice cream. No, go find someone that works their late shift. Come back here. Get his ice cream. Go back to the lighthouse. It's just a lot of things, but it's a very good storyline. I love this storyline a lot, and I have played it before. I'm just showing other people how to get it. So now that we're done with that quest, we could move on to I'm pretty sure I could just give you a good idea of where the music notes might be. So, we're going to go over here. We're going to go over here and we're going to talk to Music Man. We're going to talk to Albert Kim. My voice was tired from reading the first story, so I'll just let y'all read this one. You can pause it if you want to. Sure, or I'm a little bit busy, which he'll say, thanks anyway, but, and then you'll have to click on him all over again. But you say, sure. I'm gonna give it a good minute for people to read, unless they want to pause the video. Okay. First of all, I think there's always one up here, but I don't grab it. I just make sure that, I don't know. I think, it might be the same as last time. So, there should be one up here. Yes, there's one up here. This should give you a good hint on where to look. So one is definitely up here. No, there's none up here. So we're gonna go. There's some on the sides though. So I'm gonna go over here. There's some in the bushes. And it's really hard to see them during the daytime, so you'll have to be careful. Well, where do I start looking, you might ask? Well, there's some here in these trees that you slowly walk past. There's some in here. There's I think there's a middle one somewhere. But there's definitely one around the shops right here. Like this one. And the one behind here. And I guess there was one over here somewhere. There's sometimes even ones around here. You have to keep an eye out for. Let's go into the pizza place. You're gonna want to walk past Zed. It's not there this time. There's usually one outside the pizza window. And there's usually one laying around in the restaurant. You have to check in these bushes too, because sometimes that's where they are. What? What was that? Nothing, I guess. Oh, they have a slight glow to them. Like that. That's why it's easier to find them in the dark. Yeah, there we go. There's one in the middle here somewhere. There's one right there. We're already at 5. And I know it's a lot to look for. Well, once you look for it and you find it, it will be the most worth prize you could ever win for completing this quest. And of course, there's some around Monster Cat's cave. If you don't know where that is, I'll show you later. But for right now, we're finding music notes. What? Oh, that's a lamppost. There's some up here. You follow this path all the way up here. And then there's a path that is over here. And then there are these music notes right here. And then what you're wanting to do, is sometimes they're out here, where this hill is. So you're gonna go up this hill, and then you're gonna go back up this hill, and you're gonna try to find another music note. I guess that's where the bunnies are. But since I already went up here, we're gonna go and find one up here somewhere. Oh, that's a box of diamonds, I think? Yeah. But that'll be here when I get back. Oh, yeah. I'll show you where the chest locations are. You can write these things. Wait for me! I'll shy away from it, because I don't want to ride in the pink one. I mean, there's nothing wrong with pink, but... Ah! What on earth? Wait, did I miss one? It kind of shuffles me. These are really easy to get out of, by the way. You can even see it beaming from right there. I will look. It's right there. There's one beaming from right there. That's how bright they are. But some of these are on this small island that we're going to. Would you stop violently shaking me? We're taking the scenic route. Oh, you can look as tiny as an ant. I hate how it kind of hits me in the face with the cart. The lag. You'll find some on this beach right here. You'll find some on this beach right here. Oh, I thought that was a glow. Never mind. Why did I turn it off? Oh. It is my habit to go after those things. Oh! Oh, there's always one right here. On these small islands, you can find the music notes. Okay. Okay, you don't really have to brush through them because the music notes may be bright, but they're also small. I saw something gleam out the corner of my eye. I'm not sure about that island over there, but I could check. Oh, I think there is one. This one's unusually steep. You'll find diamonds on this island. This island is close to being off the map, so I don't think they would put it this far back. We're gonna go over here. I thought there was a music note on this island. There might be. I just have to really check. Ah, there it is. I almost missed it. There should have been at least two. Oh my goodness. Sometimes there's one behind these logs. Then sometimes there's one up on the lighthouse thing. You have to fly up here, and I think there's one. Yep, there's one right there. There's one right by the lighthouse. And there's one in front of the lighthouse. So it's kind of like a roundabout. Sometimes, if you sit very still, you can see them beaming from the... Unless it's not beaming from the hangout that's down there. Bianchi! Okay. Sometimes you'll find one around the top of the hills and on the cliff or right near the cave, which is something that I forgot about. You can find one up here where the cave is. Now here's the painful part. There are some music notes inside the cave. So you'll have to go back inside sometimes and you have to honestly look because when paranoia ensues, I'm just glad that they're honestly bright to the point where I could see them. But before, they had to fix that because it wasn't all that bright and you couldn't really see them. I have to wait for it to flash again. Did I grab it? There's one around here somewhere. Sometimes you have to really look. They don't put some where they don't put any in where the wrecking ship is, because that was just for that quest right there. Oh, goodness gracious. I knew I was forgetting something. You have to climb up on these limbs right here, and you have to check and see if there's any up here. And I know there's one around here somewhere. Because it's almost always there. You can't find any underwater. At least I wouldn't think. I haven't seen any. So, we're gonna check this cave thoroughly. Sorry, I'm yawning. It's pretty late. So, you have to check this cave thoroughly before you leave. To make sure that we didn't lose anything. We're going to check all the nook and crannies. It's going to be a bit difficult. See? There's one right here. And 3. We'll talk about the monster cat quest in a minute. I'm just gonna get done with all the other quests that are around here. And once I'm done with all the quests that are around here, it's gonna be I'll do the chest next. But we have to check around here. And we're gonna... And some of the prizes really, to some people, aren't worth trying for or getting. Oh, by the way, when you go to Crown Casuals, you go over here and you check in this spot right here, which I'm pretty sure everyone misses. But sometimes there will be a music note around this area. It's like tucked away and stuff like that. Also, you can find some near Starstruck. Oh yeah, Starstruck Skater. You have to check the mountains. Once you have to check everywhere, you have to check everywhere. Everywhere. In the back alleyways. Oh, never mind. There's not one back here. I know where some most definitely are. And you go to the fountain. You go into the coffee shop. You go past these tables. And you go all the way up these stairs. And there's usually one up here. If not, you can go back down. And then go behind the couches, I think. Sometimes the music notes are in the cafe. There should be one that's definitely either right here. I'll have to check. Right there. Or right about here. I think there's one in here somewhere. There's none in here? There seriously was though, like last time. Unless it's just placed differently this time. These are some of the ideas of where you can find some music notes. Sometimes they're in the buildings, sometimes they're around the buildings. In and or around or on. The one's most definitely here. I think I know where it is. If not in the bushes, then perhaps the photo booth. Okay, I'm gonna go. I had to make sure that I checked twice. And then we're gonna go here. Sometimes you can find one right here. Some are on buildings sometimes. On the billboards. This little secret spot that I found. Not having anything to do with the mission or the quest. But you most definitely find one on the apartments. Go to the fountain. Fly up here. This is where you'll find a music note. And sometimes there'll be two up here. Sometimes there'll be one up here. It's different for everyone. So, let me make sure that we didn't forget anything. And then, when you fly up to the fountain, to here, you go over here. See, sometimes there's one over here. Sometimes they're behind buildings. I had to stretch. Sometimes they're on buildings.